and welcome to the first video of 28 in February. So this exercise today is all about getting in the perfect posture. It is really great, and I've done millions of them in the past. And there we go, and you can see I'm kind of looking straight down with my head, and I'm going to show you how to get in a perfect posture every time. On the inside of my armpit there, just to really get a sense of, okay, what feels correct in our swing. Beautiful. Hi everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. Thank you very much for joining me. My name is Warren Bennett. We've got Trev down there waiting patiently for me to play with his tennis ball. And welcome to the first video of 28 in February. Basically, I'm going to do a video a day during February like I did in the July series. So this is going to be the February series. And yeah, it's going to come out of 7 o'clock in the evening UK time. And welcome to the middle range here at Chesterfield. It's extremely wet at the moment. We've had some serious storms. A couple of weeks ago we had one come through. I think it was some of the highest winds recorded in the UK, especially over the west coast of England and Ireland as well. So we got away with it a little bit here, but it's pretty wet. You'll be glad to know the videos are going to be much shorter for this February series. Hopefully between 5 and 7 minutes, something like that. I can't guarantee it. So this exercise today is all about getting in the perfect posture. Really important how we stand over the ball. Really sets us up for the correct movements going back. If we're standing over it wrong, it's going to be difficult to do that. So I've got a little exercise for you to do to get in the perfect posture every time. So it's a back camera setup. Hopefully keep Trev where he is, and I'm going to show you how to get in a perfect posture every time. Let's get going. Okay, so let's get going then. And your left foot, obviously for right-handed golfer, needs to be splayed out a little bit, and your right also, but your left definitely a little bit more. That's going to help with a little bit of movement. Okay, completely upright. Take your normal grip and hold the club as parallel to the ground or horizontal as you can. So you can see there's a little bit of play here, Goldilocks zone. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'd like your arms to be kind of straight, but there's a little tiny bit of flex in both. But I'd like the top of your arms to be resting on the top of your chest here. Club horizontal, arms out in front of me. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to keep the angle, as you can see, between my arms and club. And all I'm going to do, I'm going to keep my legs straightish. I haven't got them locked. I've just got them how I would normally stand. And I'm just going to bow. I'm going to allow my backside just to go out behind my heels slightly. So I'm not going to sit right back here. Nothing too extreme, remember. And we're just going to bow until the club hits the ground. And then we're going to settle with our knees. And then there's a little bit of room and we can just have a little wiggle around. So that, I would say, is near enough, not a perfect posture, because nothing is perfect, but that's a posture that I can then make the correct movements from. One little kind of banana skin, I see people when they do this, they don't bow, they just do it with their club. So you want to keep the angle. I'd rather you stand a little taller to it, so your hand's a little higher, than have too much angle. Keep the pressure, I've got a little bit of pressure on the inside of my armpit there. Okay, keep everything the same. You can see from the front view there, hopefully the club's not too muddy. I've got a 6-iron and the club head is looking straight up in front of me. It's near enough parallel to the ground. It's probably a little bit up, but you can do this in front of a mirror to make sure you check. And then we're just bowing down. Little bend, job done. Now with an iron, you can shove your hands a little bit forward after you come down to the ball, because you'd like your hands just a little bit ahead. You're not doing it with a lean here. You're just pushing the hands. Make sure when you push the hands ahead, the club head stays square. It doesn't open. Seen people push their hands open, push the hands forward, and the club face opens. You don't want to do that. So you can just do this all the time. Bang, bang. So you can stand there pretty straight. Make sure the feet are in the right place. You don't really want them pigeon-toed. I'd rather you a bit more Charlie Chaplin. And then out in front of you, and then down. And then bend. So you can see there, or hands ahead there, and then you can see there from the behind view, probably I've got my backside just behind my heels. You don't want anything too extreme, and you don't want to be standing too upright as well with your pelvis. Just keep doing that. 10 a day, so don't rush. Continue that angle. That's the secret. The secret is to continue that angle whilst you bend down. Let your backside go out. Whilst you bend down, you can bend your legs if you want. You can do it all in one. The secret is to keep that angle as best you can. Don't go looking for it quickly with the club head. And there we go. And you can see I'm kind of looking straight down with my head. I haven't got my chin buried into my chest, and I haven't got it too up. I'm not looking down my nose too much. So very natural. And then I'm ready to swing from there. Okay, let me just try it with the driver. Now, I don't probably recommend you do this on the golf course. You don't want anything too static. Obviously aim is important too, but this is just to get a feeling of, okay, what is it going to be like when I stand over the ball and I do this exercise? Bend and don't move. There we go. And you can see nice bit of room here. Bow, keep all the angle the same, and then settle. And you want to see this kind of club bit more off your left foot with the driver. Beautiful. Weight 50-50. I always encourage that. There's obviously an element of shoulder tilt for a driver if you want to encourage that, if you want to swing a bit more from the inside. So naturally a bit of weight's going to settle onto your right leg just a little bit. But like I say in a lot of my teachings, don't I, if you've seen a lot of videos before, is nothing too extreme. You don't want anything too extreme in golf, because then there's compensations to be made. What does it feel like? And then you can step away. Can you get into that same posture without doing the exercise? Okay, so we're going to find our posture and our aim. We're going to get the ball roughly off our front leg there. Okay, let's find the floor by bowing down, and then a little settle with the knees. Okay, 50-50 weight between my heels and toes, and then let's pull the trigger. Oh, for the first one of the day, I'll take it. Not my best, but I'll take it. So getting over and standing over the ball correctly in our posture is really important. Doing this little pre-shot routine, we call it, is really great. And I've done millions of them in the past, just to really get a sense of, okay, what feels correct in our swing. And remember, being in the correct posture gives you a great chance to make the correct movements from there. Remember, I always say, don't I, the first domino, get the first domino right, everything else is much easier. Doesn't guarantee 100% success, obviously, but having less extremes in our posture will definitely help our move away from the ball and our overall swing. Okay everyone, so thanks very much for joining me for the first video of this February series. I'll put them in a playlist to make sure they're all there, and yeah, I really appreciate everyone's support and watching. Taking the time out to watch. I know everyone's time is pretty limited these days, and I've been told to say that to subscribe, it's actually free. It's nothing, you don't have to pay anything. The benefit for you is when I upload a video, you'll get a notification of that. It does help the channel. Obviously it tells YouTube that the channel is here, and hopefully I can help more golfers like yourself. So thank you very much for doing that. If you're part of the YouTube membership, Academy membership scheme, thank you very much. You're basically helping me keep the wheels turning to get out here. I live 40 minutes away from Chesterfield, so it basically helps me to keep the wheels turning. If you're interested in supporting me in the channel, everything goes back into the channel. Details below in the description, so thank you very much. Okay everyone, so thanks very much for joining me for this first one, and Trev knows it's the end of the video. If you're playing golf this weekend, have a great one, and I'll see you tomorrow, Sunday tomorrow, so let's hope it's a little bit sunnier tomorrow. So I wish you well, stay healthy on and off the golf course, have a great weekend, and we'll see you tomorrow. Cheerio. I can't kick it today, Trev, it's too muddy. See ya.